Good afternoon, folks. Well, other than it being a rainy day here in Lancaster, Ohio, where I'm from, well, the other thing is, lots to talk about. I mean, I don't even know where to begin at, other than the Oscars obviously took a major. I'm not even going to say the word. It's a bad word, so I'm just going to show you that. And which I think is funny. Considering they were at like 26 million last year, now they're at 9 million, so that's a major drop. And then the NBA's taken a major drop. You can thank Lachina James for that. Not LeBron, he's Lachina. And he's the world's biggest hypocrite of them all. He pretty much, doesn't give a rat's hinding about anybody else but himself. He calls all police officers black baby killers. But yet, he has off-duty police officers guard his house 24/7. Make sure no criminals trespass on his property. What a hypocrite. What a piece of shit. Actually, wait a minute. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to say that. What a piece of... I mean, literally. This has gone beyond control. And the Oscars itself was a show. I mean, it was a complete show. And it smelled like... Because they literally did not... They literally just were anti-police, anti-anything that had to do with police. I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but if they're just going to be anti-police all the time, then why don't they put themselves in a police uniform and try to fight for a change? And see how they would react to the war. Literally. I mean, that's literally what this should be about. They should put themselves in a police officer's uniform and see how they would fight. I literally want to see how they would react. I say that to all my liberal friends all the time who try to argue their point of view. Who try to say, oh, her life was more important. His or her life was more important. Let's just do the math here. Whose life's more important? The person they're trying to kill or the criminal? Who would you take? Whose life should die? Who should die first? The one that the criminal's trying to kill or the criminal? Tell me down below tell me in the comments down below whose life's more important? The criminal or the life that the criminal's trying to kill? Tell me down below what you think. I mean, that's literally what I think. And then you have the other people who not only oppose police, but they oppose public safety. The law just does not apply to them at all. They block the streets. I went out to eat today with a couple of my friends today. And they said that there's a friend of mine who said, who went to Giant Eagle and said, there's no one at any checkouts. It's only self-checkout. I'm like, are you kidding me? We had brunch today with a friend of mine. I'm like, are you kidding me? There's like nobody there? That's like ridiculous. I'm like, no wonder why nobody goes to these certain stores anymore. And that's what happens when you gouge the price on some things. I mean, when you gouge minimum wage up and all that other stuff, it's going to hurt you. But LeBron James, he's part of the problem. Or Lachina James, whatever you want to call him. Hypocrite James. I mean, back when I was in school, he was just a little kid. He was just a kid. But then he signed a $1 million contract. Now he's like a billionaire. Now he's like a billionaire. And now he wants to believe in Medicare for all. In Canada. This is how Medicare for all works. In Canada, it might take a year to get a knee replacement. But here in the United States, it doesn't take a year to get a knee replacement. You sign a waiver, and you can get it actually taken care of right away. Unlike up there. My dad had to have both his knees replaced. Unfortunately, his first knee, he had to have replaced. He was forced in retirement. That's the difference between Canada and the United States. You can retire up in Canada, but you still have to wait for a certain length of time. Unlike here in the United States, unless it's an emergency situation in Canada, you can actually have it replaced right away. But if it's not an emergency situation, it doesn't have to be replaced right away. It can just take a whole year for it to finally come around. Which is what these demopukes want to do. They want to take their good old time and fix it. And Lachina James wants to do that. And also last night's so-called, kind of like State of the Union, not necessarily. I didn't watch it, but some friends of mine who are demopukes did. They said it was lovely. But some friends of mine who are diehard conservatives said it was a total show. Just like the Oscars. Bringing climate change. Just like Bill Gates says, no meat. Really? We should eat less meat? Well, I gotta say, I'm more of an omnivore than I am a herbivore. So if you're gonna try to make me eat less meat, I got news for you. I guess I'll just eat like little strawberries and all that the rest of my damn life. Because I will not eat vegetables. The only vegetables I pretty much will like are carrots and stuff like that. I'm just not a fan of that stuff. I'll eat fruit. Well, if you like mushrooms, carrots, I mean, that's just the way I am. I like only a handful of vegetables. I don't like a lot of vegetables. I just like some. I'm sure my rabbit would love it. But it's just not fair. You gotta act like adults. And with that being said, I got things I gotta do, so I'll let y'all go. Peace.